Guys, it's Tammy Washington, and today's motivational minute is called How to Get Anything That You Want. This video was inspired by a coaching client who actually came to me because she just didn't know how to make something happen in her life. It seemed bigger than what she could accomplish. And so I gave her this very advice that someone gave to me a long time ago, and it actually changed my life. So if there's anything that you ever want, this is what I want you to do. I'm a visual person. I'm also kind of kinesthetic, so I write everything down. Get a piece of paper, write at the top of the page exactly what it is that you want. Number one, if there's something that you want, you got to get really clear about what it is, and you also got to get clear about why you want it. But at the top of that sheet, I want you to write down exactly what it is that you want. And then I want you to form a T on your page. And on the first side, at the top of the T, I want you to write down why I can't get it. You see, most of the time, the reason why you're not getting what it is that you want is because you're focusing on all the reasons that you can't have it. You have 1,000,001 reasons for why it won't work, or why your idea won't go to the top, or why people won't buy your product, or why people won't support your business. You have all these reasons of why you can't, right? So go ahead and create a category for that. That's real stuff. On the other side, I want you to write at the top, how I will make it happen. How I will make it happen. And as you start to list things, I want you to start with the how I will make it happen category. On that list, I want you to just do a brain dump. Anything that comes to your mind, whether it's asking somebody for a loan, whether it's talking to 3 people, asking somebody if I can send something out to all of your friends, whatever comes to your mind, because most of the time that's your intuition talking to you. And most of us don't listen to our intuition because we're using our conscious mind and we're like, oh, no, that won't work. So without filtering, your filter is always saying, think about that. Do you really want to do that? So don't filter. Just write it down. Let all the thoughts come. Let all the ideas come. And then when you get a list on your page, I want you to go to the second category, which is why I can't. And I want you to write in big, huge letters, next. N-E-X-T, next. And now I want you to get started on your list. Write all the reasons of why you can make this happen, or how you can actually make this happen. Everything, even if it's a miracle, write it down. Once you have your list of all the different ways that you can make it happen, I want you to take that list and you're going to do every single thing on the list. But here's the thing that I want you to remember. I don't want you to start deciding which one you're going to do first. Whatever came first on the list, that's what you're going to do first. Because that gets you into a process of getting into action. When you start looking and start saying, well, I'm going to try this one first and I'm going to try this one second, once again, that's your filter. And your filter is going to hold you back. So I want you to just start from the top of the list and go ahead and try that one thing. If that doesn't work, I want you to look over into the why you can't category, and what do you see? A big word that says next. So when you see next, you go to the next thing on your list. And you just keep going down the list. You keep going down the list. You keep going down the list. And I'm going to tell you, I once heard someone say, if you hit an oak tree 1,000 times in 1,000 different places, nothing's going to happen. But if you hit an oak tree in the same exact spot 1,000 times, you better believe that oak tree is going to come down. And so the reason why most of us aren't getting what we want is because we're focused on why we can't have it, and we stop before we exhaust all of our options. I guarantee you, if you exhaust every option on the list, you ask every person that you know for help, if you do everything that you can, you will get what you want. You just have to try. You just got to get into action. That's your motivational minute. Thanks for tuning in. I'll see you guys next time.